I'm gonna wait for just a minute because I had to jump off that last live super quick, and I'm sorry for that. So I'm gonna wait for a second. Pull up the comments on this new one. I didn't even know what to title this. Okay, so if you were on the last live that I just jumped off of really quick, so sorry for that. I'm like shaking because I got nervous. I could see that it was a hospital calling, and long story short, my mom had to go to the doctor for something today that was like kind of concerning. And so I don't know, because they kept calling. Like I hung it up and then they called again, and I'm like, yeah, what the heck? But luckily it wasn't about my mom. It was scheduling an appointment for me. So yeah, I'll wait for just a sec. I didn't mean to. I also felt bad because like I don't know if you could tell that I was like worried, or I knew it froze for a minute, and then I was like, crap, I think I gotta go, and then I was like, I couldn't get off the live. It was all just kind of hectic, so I feel bad because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. Hi, Rhoda. I don't usually, if for some reason I have to hop off really quick, I wouldn't usually come right back on, but I thought, well, shoot, I'm going to for this instance. Okay, I'm gonna grab some lace, and we'll just finish this one real fast. Do this, I think. Yeah, sorry. I felt like maybe I could have worried a couple of you because, anyways, I'm probably repeating myself because I started explaining it right when I got back on, but I don't think anyone was really here. Yeah, I was worried that it was like about my mom because, well, I won't give away her personal information, but yeah, she was going to the doctor for something that's like a little concerning, and so just because they kept calling, I was like, crap, but is this about my mom? But no, it was just, they're just trying to be persistent to get through to me to schedule an appointment for a mammogram. It's that time again. So anyways, okay, so I just thought it was weird that I hung up the call and then she called again, and then it looked like it disconnected, but maybe that was on her end, and then it called again. So I was like, what the heck? Not to mention it was causing my video to freeze. So either way. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this real quick. Hi, Christy. I don't know if you were on part 1 of the live, but I am just trying to figure out where the fold marks are so I know where the center is, and then I'm gonna put this lace on the center. I'm gonna put the lace like all the way around the center so it'll be on the inside too. And funny enough, this wallpaper on the inside is kind of like, yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna take it off. It's like scrunching up more, and it's so funny because I just said I was gonna use this wallpaper. Oh shoot, because I didn't think it would do this, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm ripping it off, guys. I'm ripping it off. I'm gonna redo it. I just know that I'm not gonna be happy with it. I don't know why this wallpaper is doing that and the others weren't, but we're not going with it. I'm not having it today, guys. Gosh dang it. Well, instead, I'm gonna stick to what I did for the original one, I think, which is use a heavy scrapbook paper. And maybe that will be better because it's gonna make it a little bit more, I don't know. I forgot that what I did on the first one was I didn't cover the entire inside. I made like panels. So let's do that. 6 inches by 8. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this lace around the center first, and then I'm gonna cover it with the scrapbook paper to kind of anchor it down on the inside, and then we'll sew. Yeah, this is gonna be much better. Oh, I feel like that phone call really got me all shooken up for no reason. Silly. Okay. Add a bunch of glue. I wasn't going to smooth this out, but then I thought, you know what? I'm going to smooth it out because I think it's always better to not take your chances with the bubbling. Yeah. Just take that extra little step. Then I'm going to make sure the lace is exactly where I need it. So now I feel like I might not be able to get to the sewing part because I really don't have that much time. Okay, one done. These are, this is Tim Holtz paper, by the way, that I'm using, and I'm just using up the last of what I have from him. So sad that Tim Holtz doesn't make his scrapbook paper anymore. It was my favorite paper. I would buy it over and over and over, honestly. Okay, I'm just gonna double check that this fits perfect. Yep, it do. Oh, there goes that wallpaper that we're not using that I ripped off. Hello. Yes, if you're just hopping on, I'm just kind of finishing a wallpaper journal. Had to hop off the last live, so now I'm just in go mode. And I'm realizing I'm really hungry too. And I want coffee. So it's a lot going on. I'm gonna smooth out the glue real fast. Line this up nice and good. There, much better, much better. Really? You can sometimes find, oh, the paper pad by Tim Holtz called Vintage, I think is what you're saying. I feel like I remember that one, but I would have to see. Okay, that's a good place to look though. Good. I feel like I should have stocked up, you know? Okay guys, This looks so much better. Now I do need to add the vellum pockets, but I just want to sew this right now. This is the inside. Here we go. Yeah, so much better. No bubbles on this, because at first that wallpaper that I had on the inside, I don't know why, I glued it just one piece like all the way across, and I always forget that sometimes when you do that and then you fold up the sides, sometimes it works out perfectly, but number one, I didn't take time to glue it all the way down, so that's one thing that already isn't going for me. And then the other is that sometimes it's just, the paper is just not gonna, it's gonna like scrunch up, I guess. So I always find it a little bit better just to cut out two separate panels. Okay. Oh boy. I am gonna go ahead and take a piece of vellum. I love that I just ripped this wallpaper off. Just set it to the side. That's real life. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and we're gonna trim this down to 6 inches. I feel like I might as well just put the pockets on now. Whoops. And then we're gonna do 3.5 inches tall for the pocket. There's one pocket. And 3.5 inches for the second pocket. Then I can save that leftover piece for the next one. Okay, so I just have 2 rectangles of vellum, and I'm just basically gonna hold these on as I sew them. Okay, I'm gonna sew it and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna go like this real quick, bring the comments over here. And we shall be good to go. Okay. First of all, I'm going to sew all the way around the outer edge just once. I'm going to do a straight stitch for that. And let me see. Hi, hello, and if you're just hopping on and we're not on the last live, well, I'm surprised you clicked on this because I just titled this such a random name. Maybe I changed it by now if you're watching a replay. I tried my wallpaper yesterday to cover my new journal and it was a mess. Aw, that's a bummer. I'm curious what the issue was. Sometimes it's all in just practice and knowing like which glue works with your wallpaper or what pair of materials works and what doesn't. And as you just saw, if you saw me rip off the wallpaper, I mean, it happens to all of us. Okay, and so I'm sewing just right over this lace, which will anchor it down. So if you noticed, I didn't like add any glue to the wallpaper. Okay, I'm just going all the way around the edge. Just making sure to lift the foot when I go over the lace. So we have this. I don't know if you can see, but I sewed all the way around the edges. And then now I'm going to add the vellum pockets on the inside. Let's see. Hi, Lindsay. So Sandra says, oh, okay, you used wallpaper that had this sticky back. Okay, and you used the sticky back adhesive. So I don't think I've ever done that. So sadly I don't have any advice, but yeah, I kind of feel like I would try again, but keep the sticky back on and use your adhesive of choice. That's my advice. I would say try again. Okay, now I'm gonna sew the pocket on, and oh, there's a kid yelling. Kind of have to fit this in there. I'm still going to use a straight stitch actually. Glue on the second wallpaper, or sorry, the second vellum pocket, and I'm sewing it on the inside, if that makes sense. So yeah, did that make sense? So basically the cover now is going to have whatever color thread I'm using for my why can't I think of what's the bottom thread called? Oh guys, I don't know. My bobbin thread. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then, whoops, that's gonna be one long string, but that's okay, we'll trim it. So now I'm gonna sew the front cover one more time, because since I sewed pockets on, I just have thread on the front and the back that just go, whoops, you know, like halfway up, and just to make it all look kind of more, what's the word? More, I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna do a cross stitch is what I'm trying to say. Zigzag stitch, there we go, just to make it all look like you meant to do that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, one more. So I'm sewing like right next to the spine, and this holds the lace down too. I think we're good now. I might end up changing something, I'm not exactly sure, but for now I think we're good. And I am going to trim the threads on this one, and then I'm gonna let it, it still, you know, has wet glue, so I'm still gonna let it dry flat. But then the next step, I just need to add the pages, and maybe I'll do that in a live tomorrow. I'm not sure, but either way, it was fun to hang out. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. Oh yeah, and that folds so easy. But so here's this one. You can see kind of the lace right here. I like it. Oh, I think, yeah, there we go. So, yep. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. We're gonna lay it flat now, and I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a really lovely weekend. I'll probably hop on one time over the weekend if I can, but other than that, that's all. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.